Issues.
Issue. Issue. Issue.
Issues.
Issue. Issue.
Issues. For the television talk show Issues here in Houston, Texas, and I tell you we got a lot of great things going on with Issues television talk show. Can we get your name and who you are and what's going on in your world?
I'm Jeffrey A. Peck. I'm W.E.B. Du Bois's great-grandson.
Man, I tell you, so you living a life and a history down that pattern. How does that make you feel to be historical yourself?
It's a very proud feeling to know that I'm following a generation of teachers, activists, people that are humanitarians and love people in general. And the Word of God is with us as well. I'm just blessed.
Hey man, that's a beautiful thing. Can you give somebody some positive words, some encouraging words who's about to give up?
One of the things my great-grandfather tried to do his entire life is to tell black people that everything and anything that they like to be, anything that they like to achieve, that it's in their reach. All they have to do is decide they want to. And for me, where I am today in my life, I'm proving that what he believed was correct.
Man, I tell you, that's a beautiful thing. Can you look in that camera and say issues?
Issues.
We'll be back in just a moment, live in Houston, Texas, right here for the television talk show Issues. And also, you always know we're hanging with Mr. Cooper, Chad Lawson Cooper, and Justice on Trial 2020 and beyond. Blessings.
Mississippi and surrounding areas, this is one event that you do want to attend.
It's Juneteenth, Mississippi, Saturday, June 18th at Grove Park in Jackson, noontime. It's the National Street Tribe Summit, calling for an end to gang activity and violence. Sunday, June 19th, it's the National Self-Defense March, the gathering of the great armies in Natchez, Mississippi at the Devil's Punch Bowl at 12 noon. Everybody be in Natchez on Sunday. That's Saturday, June 18th in Grove Park in Jackson. Sunday, June 19th at the Devil's Punch Bowl in Natchez. I am Malik Zulu Shabazz. Join the new Black Panther Party, Yaga, Nick Bezel, the Huey P. Newton Gun Club, Mississippi on the move. Food, vendors, music, family affair, and performers, Juneteenth. Juneteenth.
What are your thoughts on the show?
Man, I tell you, it was a whole different scale of what I, viewed from watching the movie and being in the movie Justice on Trial to play it. I mean, Justice on Trial, the movie itself, it was again inspirational, educational, motivational, and the energy from the crowd last night, being here in Houston, Texas, where it all started at, it was immaculate, man. The congressman, when she gave me that proclamation from the United States, that's big. I mean, I received one from State Representative Kabir Kareem in Mississippi, but Congress, United States, I mean, that was beautiful, man.
United States Congress.
Yeah,
That was overwhelming.
It was overwhelming, man. And Harry Lennox being there, being a part of everything that took place.
He is co-producer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, no, but I'm saying for him to come in, just take a flight in and take a flight right back out, man. It was immaculate. Then for his wife to be a part of the Willow Ridge.
Gina Poo.
Yeah, Gina Poo.
No, you can't call her.
Okay, Gina. No, that's your nickname for it.
Yeah, we've been calling her that since college days.
Okay, well, Gina. But yeah, so that was a beautiful, man. And the Medgar Evers, pop culture doing this thing on a whole different vibe.
Yeah.
Relating to younger people and giving his side of Medgar Evers was exciting as well. So
it's incredible. Candace Weaver with the mayor's office and Mayor Turner.
Excellent. Yes, she's excellent. Yes.
Yeah, Mayor Turner, his greetings was amazing.
Yes.
And making it a Chad Lawson Cooper Day.
I mean, it really was.
And
yeah.
it really was a
it,
Chad Lawson Cooper Day.
So,
I mean, at the end of the day, with everything that happened, it really was the Chad Lawson Cooper Day.
Yeah.
But in reality, it was all of our days because it takes everybody to make this happen.
Yeah, it takes a team, man. And again, all of us coming together, colliding in one building, using our minds in a positive way to give that energy.
Colliding.
Well, now I told you about, you talked about kryptonite. You remember you talked about kryptonite. Now it has came to fruition, right? Huh?
I'm just trying
no,
to think.
kryptonite. It came
Is
to
that a
fruition.
word?
Are you a word?
Yes.
Okay, all right. But yeah, come to what?
Accumulating, coming together, cultivating.
Yeah.
I'm trying to.
You know, cultivating is something that is like a circle.
That's what I'm saying. But you said something else. Come aligning or something.
Well, you know, my words are always on a different
Jesse
terminology.
Jackson makes up words, so I guess you can.
But again, you get the point, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was spectacular, man. And again, shouts out to Aunt Janice and Uncle Larry for just being so hospitable, man. I mean, they were on point. Yeah. So.
It was amazing. You know what brought tears to my eyes when Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee was talking, because you know Justice on Trial is probably my greatest work and what I feel is my lifelong work in terms of I'll do Justice on Trial for the rest of my life in some capacity, whether it be movie, film, or
Right.
TV show.
Right.
Because of the message within our community, and particularly the African
Diaspora.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to say it because you say it all the time, but the African diaspora.
Right.
And to see when I first started out, I was homeless when I wrote that,
Yes.
and separated from my wife at the time,
Right.
just for a year. And God isolated me.
Put you in a corner and said, you only can depend on me. Only depend on me.
At a low place. And when I felt empty, and I don't want to start crying about that, but
It's okay, man.
Yeah.
It's okay, big bro. It's okay.
you know.
God got
Amen.
us, man.
Yeah.
You can't, yeah.
And then I had people, you know what I'm saying?
Turn it back on you.
Turn it back on me. It wasn't gonna be nothing.
Yeah.
And to see what it is today is amazing.
It is. But hey, we're on our way, man. Love you, big bro. Been great.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for who you are and what you do.
Yeah. Appreciate it. All right, man.
Love you, man.
Love you too.
If you're looking for that so fresh and so clean haircut, George Barbershop and Salon is the place to go. Located 1910 Military Road in Columbus, serving the Golden Triangle for over 50 years. Kids cuts, kids fades, kids lines, men's and women fades, shaves, lines, even cuts. George Barbershop and Salon. Hairbrushes, moisturizer, bandanas, shampoos, designs, the chalk line, straight lines, they have it all. Black ice, spray, razor. Plus, while you're there, you don't have to worry about any snacks or any accessories because they have all the hottest masks for your protection while you're waiting. Snacks, chips, candy. Spend 25 cents to buy the Lucky Colored Bubble Gum to win a free haircut. Plus, flat screens, TVs all over the place to relax you while you're getting your cut or getting service. Jordan's Barbershop and Salon. All in one big building. Walk-ins and appointments are welcome. Give them a call, 662-328-2048 to set your appointment. Also call 662-328-4466.
My name is Randall. Welcome into Perry's.
Man.
Welcome in, everybody. When can I hang with Mr. Cooper? You have it going on, man. I'm excited to take care of you this evening.
So Joseph. So how does it feel to be a father? Interesting.
It's a great feeling. Gotta have a lot of patience. People think, yeah, you gotta have money to raise kids too at the same time, but you gotta have your mental and you gotta be in the right mind. You know, cause kids are cherished.
Right.
You know, but that's it. Just they're a blessing.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So you got your beautiful fiance with you, Amy. Is your name correct?
It's Diamond.
Oh, Diamond.
Amy is my last name.
Oh, wow. So I'm learning. What you've done is just like life. Everybody goes through a lot of different things, ups and downs. Again, your dad is nobody but you. You are me. I've had so many stumbles and ups and downs in life, but you got to think positive and you got to want to do this
and not be discouraged about any little thing that happens in your life. Once you start thinking positive, once you start saying it's gonna be all right, and once you realize that you do have faith, what you do, it's gonna work out.
Right.
So do you understand what I'm saying to you?
Yes, I should understand.
You gonna make it.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it.
Say it.
I'm gonna make it.
I'm gonna be somebody.
I'm gonna be somebody.
I'm gonna achieve my goals that I wanna achieve.
I'm gonna achieve my goal that I want to achieve.
I'm gonna take care of my daughter
I'm gonna take care of my daughter,
and my friends and family.
my friends and family,
My immediate.
my immediate family.
All right.
I'm rolled in there with immediate friends.
Yeah. But that's real talk, son. You just gotta stay strong. Everything gonna work out for you. Don't be discouraged. Be encouraged.
Z.
She's small for her age. Oh, okay. She's 10 months. 10 months.
You be petite, darling. You be petite all the
Oh man, beautiful times with my grandbaby, my son, his family. Beautiful time here, Dallas, Texas.
Stay tuned. Issues Television Talk Show will be back in a moment. Stay tuned.
Issue. 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 Issue.
Attention Golden Triangle and surrounding area. It's finally here, the hottest new sports store in the city. The best in sports apparel and accessories. Sideline Sports has all of your favorite team wear. NFL, NBA, and NBL. Sideline Sports also carry your regional colleges' custom shirt, jackets, or hats. Come on and let Coach Joe put you in the game. It's your passion and your pride. Sideline Sports in Columbus. We're live at the television talk show Issues here in Columbus, Mississippi. So many great things are going on here in the city of Columbus. We're live here at the Snap House owned by Janie Shields and a couple of others in the Golden Triangle area. But hey, I tell you, man, we got a lot going on here today, talking to positive people in the Golden Triangle area with positive impacts and so many ideals that they would like to see in the Golden Triangle area as well as the surrounding area. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. I'm so glad to be here today. I'm excited to be on your show and having the opportunity just to talk with you and the audience today.
Man, I tell you, don't start flirting from the beginning now, because we're having a good time already. Talk to us. What's your name and who are you?
My name is Trina Davidson Brooks. I'm an assistant district attorney. I work at our DA's office here in our district for our DA, Scott Cologne.
Scott Cologne.
And yay, Scott, I've been working for him for about 7 years now. And as an assistant district attorney, we prosecute felony cases in the district. And the district covers Oktibbeha County, Lowndes County, Clay County, and Noxubee County. Okay. And so practically every day my job is working in the circuit court prosecuting felony cases in the district.
Wow. So let me ask you this. How long have you actually been at the DA's office, and what did you do before that?
And so I came to the DA's office when Scott got elected, and so it's actually going on about 7 years now. Prior to that, I worked for a federal agency in Tupelo as an attorney advisor. I worked for some federal judges, and then I also was the city prosecutor in West Point for a couple years prior to coming to the DA's office. Prior to that, I did some private practice. I'm doing personal injury, a little bit of criminal defense, and prior to going to private practice, of course, I worked in Jackson at a law firm doing some family law work and also doing some contract work for a defense firm down there.
So in other words, that resume has a plethora of backgrounds that caters to your everyday needs, what you're doing with the actual DA's office itself.
Yes, it does. I've had some experience in a lot of different areas of law in my private practice and whether I work for another law firm. And when I came over to the DA's office, having that background and that experience allowed me to be able to practice and do jury trials in circuit court, as well as deal with victims in those cases that I have to prosecute.
Man, I tell you, in some of the cases that you deal with, of course the DA has a lot to deal with, but the assistant DA, everything is triggered down to you guys, or it comes to you first, or it goes to the DA. How does that work out?
Okay, so
How do you get your assignments, in other words?
okay, so once a crime happens in our district and it is determined that it's a felony crime, it starts out actually in lower court, and they'll have an initial appearance in lower court, and at some point that case will be presented to the grand jury. If that case, when that case is presented to the grand jury and it gets indicted, it then comes to our office, and those cases are assigned to different prosecutors. So in my area, I cover a lot of Clay County and Oxford County, and so the clerk will assign those cases to the circuit judge, and I manage the docket for the judge. And so every case is it's not. I have to prosecute that case from beginning to end, and sometimes those cases will end in a plea deal, and a lot of times they'll have to go to trial. I've tried a number of cases here in the district.
Wow, was this something that you wanted to do as a young girl, to actually deal with something legally, or see yourself dealing with different situations of life?
You know, that's a good question, because when I've always known as a little girl that I wanted to be a lawyer. And my mother was a social worker in Venus, called the Department of Human Services in West Virginia. And I was and I used to think to myself, you know, I want to be able to be in a position to help people to get justice for victims. And as I grew older, that was in my mindset. That was my mindset going forward. I want to be a lawyer. I didn't know exactly what type of lawyer I wanted to be, but I knew I wanted to advocate for people. I watched a ton of those law shows, like Law and Order, I was watching all of those, but my mind was set on being a lawyer. And even during high school, we used to have a program there. It was a DECA program. And I remember when we went there and I got into the program, you could leave school early to go to work.
Correct.
And so in that program, they would give you a list of jobs. When I sat down with my teacher, he said, okay, Ms. Davidson, here are your list of jobs you want to do. And when I looked at the picture, I looked at the paper, I said, you know what? I don't want to work at any of those jobs.
Man, I just, this is so amazing. So you have a tremendous background of education and everything that you're doing. Should I say, you've been an African American lady, and what's going on with the Supreme Court, should I say? How does this make you feel, just being a young African American judge? Now, should I say African American assistant DA, should I say? How does this make you feel about her sitting on the actual bench, or have the opportunity to sit on the bench? What does this take you to?
So, in looking at
And what's her complete name? Because I can't recall it.
Judge Ketanji Jackson Brown, I think that's her name.
That's her name, okay.
Yes. And just watching Judge Ketanji on TV doing the Senate confirmation hearings, I saw her testimony. She was, I guess she was responding to questions from the Senate.
They were hard on her.
And they were completely hard on her for no reason at all.
Correct.
And I think because they couldn't find anything other than some issue that they misinterpreted about
said the right
some,
word,
of her, some of her sentencing on child porn, which make no sense to me because they completely misinterpreted what she was doing. But Cory Booker, the senator yesterday, during his closing remarks to her and during his last 5 minutes, touched my heart because she was a black female who had worked her way. She wanted to be a lawyer from a small child, and she worked hard. She didn't beg for anything. Nothing was given to her. She worked her way from a child up until law school. She went and clerked for the Supreme Court of the United States.
Wow.
And then she went on, actually she went into private practice after clerking. She became a criminal defense person, or she became on the defense side. A lot of those clerks don't do that. She put herself out into the private practice area, and then she elevated herself to district judge.
Man,
and she moved all the way up the ladder.
Man, I tell you, you have done your homework, and it's good to know what is taking place around you, amongst you, in your community, in your area. Man, I think this has been a great interview. something to encourage them on not giving up and how they can take steps to actually be who you are today in a positive aspect.
Right, so I would say to any young female, young girl out there who has aspirations to do something in life, don't give up. Never give up. Believe in what you do. Regardless of what anyone else says, you can do anything. Just like me, coming from West Point, Mississippi, raised by a single mother. I went from high school to college and then to law school, graduating with honors, working for a federal agency, and now working as an assistant district attorney, prosecuting cases, protecting victims, fighting for justice in this community, and trying to keep our community safe. If I can do it, if Judge Katanji can do it,
yes,
anybody can do it.
Man.
So don't ever give up.
Don't ever give
Keep
up.
pursuing your dreams.
Man, I tell you, such a great thing here. We're live for Issues Television Talk Show, and we're downtown Columbus. We got so many great things going on. Positive people in our community giving feedback to what's going on here today. I'm your host and executive producer, Rick Mason, here with positive statements, positive moments going on in our area. More to come from Issues Television Talk Show. We're on the 4 states, Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, and Arkansas. Plus, check us out each and every Saturday morning, 6:30 a.m. CWR, 9 Mississippi, Sunday nights at 10 p.m. Plus, hanging with Mr. Cooper. We're all over the world. We were just in Miami. We're in Nashville. We're in Chattanooga. We're in New York City. More to come with hanging with Mr. Cooper right here for the Television Talk Show. Can I get you to look in that camera and say, Issues?
Issues!
We'll be back with more exciting things on the way. Plus, check us out on the Ricky Smiley Morning Show, Monday through Friday at 9:30 a.m. Inside the Ricky Smiley Morning Show with the morning kickback, the hottest 2 minutes in radio. More to come right here on Issues Television Talk Show. Thank you.
Wow, that was great. Yeah. That was good.
Mississippi and surrounding areas, this is one event that you do want to attend.
It's Juneteenth, Mississippi, Saturday, June 18th at Grove Park in Jackson, noontime. It's the National Street Tribe Summit, calling for an end to gang activity and violence. Sunday, June 19th, it's the National Self-Defense March, the gathering of the great armies in Natchez, Mississippi at the Devil's Punch Bowl at 12 noon. Everybody be in Natchez on Sunday. That's Saturday, June 18th in Grove Park in Jackson. Sunday, June 19th at the Devil's Punch Bowl in Natchez. I am Malik Zulu Shabazz. Join the new Black Panther Party, Yaga, Nick Bezel, the Huey P. Newton Gun Club, Mississippi on the Move. Food, vendors, music, family affair, and performers, Juneteenth.
Let's ride. That's right, let's ride right now, today, this weekend, next week. Carter's Transportation Service. Give them a call, 662-425-1500. Or contact them at carterscts.com or Instagram, Carter's Transportation. Let's ride. It's the ultimate experience on wheels. The 2020 Mercedes Executive Sprinter, where it seats 8 to 10 people. Full entertainment package included 2 large flat screen TVs, surround sound, satellite, TV, movies, drinks, party lights, and so much more. Executive or corporate travel. We cover it all. Birthday parties, party runs, proms, athletic events, casino rides, local and out-of-town rides as well. Affordable rates for all your needs to ride like the stars. It's all about Carter's Transportation Service.
And his wife, Evelyn Green, you know, my brother married her, and I was from Compton, California. And when they come home on leave, I graduated from Compton High School in 1982. But I come back here with them, you know, just to visit. But I ended up staying. You know what I mean? I didn't stay long because I had enlisted in the Army. So I had to go back to California and go in the Army. And I went in the Army, and I was in the Army until 1989. You know what I'm saying? But
so how did you so when you ended up here, what was your first job you said?
My first job was at Boundary, what they call Maxim Medical, years later, but at Boundary.
And then how did you get off of the steel? Because I understand you are a top-notch steel hanger, operator.
Now I am.
Yes, you are, yeah.
But
after 27 years.
Yeah, okay. I stayed at Boundary for 1 year. And a partner of mine from Southside was working for Seco Building System. You know, that's the iron company. And he got me on there. And I went there and, you know, I wanted to go where more money was.
Right.
So I did that for more money, you know.
Well, let me ask you this. What would you say to a young person who started out like you started out? What encouraging words can you give them?
I tell you what, me, myself, I wanted, you know, to do more. I wanted to make more money. And, you know, I wanted to do more than just at Boundary.
Right.
You know, making $5 something an hour. I always wanted to make more money. You know what I'm saying?
So what would you suggest to them?
A younger person.
Yes, sir.
The military. I'm telling you, the military made a man out of me.
Hey, man, it's the hottest 2 minutes in radio. Can I get you to say the morning kickback?
The morning kickback.
Can I get you to say issues?
Issues.
Hey, we'll be back in just a moment after these commercial breaks inside the Ricky Smiley Morning Show with the Morning Kickback Plus Issues Television Talk Show. We have Dave Floyd here, and he's making things happen all over the Golden Triangle area as giving positive impact to our youth about not giving up because what? There's always hope, right, Dave?
You got that right.
All right. There's
always hope.
Another episode on the way. Hi, this is Rick Don't Go Mason for the television talk show Issues. Check us out each and every Saturday morning, 6:30 a.m. on CW and Sunday nights at 10 p.m. on My Mississippi, where we're giving you information that you can use. Give us a call, 662-386-6064 if you got an issue. I'm your host and executive producer for Issues Television Talk Show. We'll see you